I thank IPC organizing team, all the members of IPC and the delegates of IPC. And then, so already Madam explained about pharmaceutical industry. Right now, after COVID, the pharmaceutical industry has taken a huge high and huge bump. Okay, in the matter of economy, in the matter of research and development and drug discovery, and especially in the case of vaccine discovery. Okay, generally a vaccine or a drug discovery will take 10 to 15 years of time, but during COVID, it made us, it made pharmaceutical industry to develop in a short span of time, that is 9 months. See, where 15 years and where the 9 months. So you can think how pharma industry taking a lead in different areas and different technological way, that you have to understand. And if you see the drug discovery evolution from 1800 to 2020, 2025, it has taken different steps. If you talk about first drug discovery in 1869, that is 6-mercaptopurine by India, and it took almost 20 years for the development. And if you talk about in 2000 and 1927, Fleming discovered antibiotics, serendipity. He did not thought about drugs, but he discovered antibiotics. Right now, it is ruling the pharma world, right? And that took a lot of time. And if you talk about 2000 Human Genome Project, so it's a great breakthrough in the science where all 30,000 genes of human has been sequenced. Now you no need to worry about the diseases. Now you no need to worry about the drug targets. Already we know everything. So that's how the pharma industry has taken a huge jump from a traditional way of discovery to artificial intelligence era discovery, right? And if you talk about 2020, this has taken a long step for pharmaceutical industry to discover, to apply the technology to innovate, to discover and innovate the drugs, right? And vaccines, especially in the case of COVID pandemic. Yeah. So if you talk about the different sectors of pharmaceutical industry, so now in the olden days there is only production, QA, QC, and all those things. But now pharma IT has taken step to rule the pharma world. Okay. So there are different types of segments: clinical research and clinical data management and pharmacovigilance, regulatory affairs. So now every company must have a pharmacovigilance department. So you will get huge opportunities if you are familiar with that kind of courses and that kind of information. Now the regulations has changed. So every company must follow the rules and regulations now. So with that, the employment will also increase, right? In the olden time, a company used to run with 10 to 15 employees, that's it. But now it is mandatory, certain employees it must have. Okay, so if you have certain skills as initial session, then it is easy to get a job. If you see the market analysis, as I'm explaining from the initial stage of the session, so it has taken a long step. See the revenue, see the global market of pharma, right? It has taken a long step and huge market is increasing. Our pharmaceutical sector is growing like anything. We cannot compare with the other sectors. It is growing in a faster way, right? If you see the Indian scenario, so here by 2024, so it is going to become US $65 million revenue. It is going to make, and by 2030, 130 billion US dollars. It's a huge market. You're going to get huge opportunities until and unless you have something in your brain. See, corporate or pharmaceutical industry is a corporate system, right? If you have something in your brain, they will give you value, they will give you job. If you do not have, they will send you out. Time is equal to money for them. Time is equal to money. They don't wait much time. In college, you can spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes to answer a question, but in a corporate way, they'll give you just 1 minute. If you're answering, in, otherwise out. Because huge competition, so many number of colleges, so many number of students coming out. Are you capable enough to beat them? Are you capable enough to compete with them? That's you have to think, right? And this is how the market is growing like anything. Huge opportunities are going to come. And then, yeah, so if you see, the Asia Pacific region also, it's increasing a lot. So we are competing with the US market, right? And then, yes, there are some certain restraints and some certain growth drivers are also happening because new diseases are coming. right? New diseases are coming, so our job is always high. Okay, we always have demand, right, to discover new drugs to handle the situation. And then, yeah, there are different things are happening in the pharma industry. Don't depend on only R&D, research and development. There are multiple things are happening. Digital health. So now nobody is going to pharmacy and nobody is going to doctor. So everybody on phone. Okay, I need these drugs, and it is coming onto the doorstep. Right? So that is changing. So everything is updating. Everything is updating. Are we updating our brain? Are we updating with our information? That you have to ask your question, right? And yeah, there are different roles. They're all, you know, already madam explained. Different job positions are available for pharmaceutical industry. And yeah, especially government sector, right? So there are different government sectors, like drug inspector is a dream job for every pharma, right? You can try for that. Upcoming UPSC already given a draft for 400 posts for UPSC drug inspector throughout India. Any pharma graduate can apply for that. It is about to come. And there is another post, pharmacist. Every year, every month, pharmacist notification will come. In RRB, every government organization has a position, pharmacist. So you must aware where the notifications, where are the vacancies in RRB, Air Force, Air India, Army, right? Every place we have the position. And the other thing is government analyst, right? And there are various things are happening with the government also. Government is spending huge money in this Atmanirbhar Bharat, right? Jan Aushadhi Kendra. In 2024, government opened 10,000 Jan Aushadhi Kendra by the pharma people. It is helping in an economic way. It is helping the youth to establish their startup. And other thing is, how many of you know PLIs and how many of you know PLEs by Government of India? Anybody here? You know PLI? You know PLEs? So many things are happening. You go to Department of Chemicals and Fertilizers website. So government is spending PLI, product licensing issues and incentives, right? PLI. So it is giving almost 15,000 crores for the youth to start their startups. And in the manufacturing sector and in the licensing sector, government is doing many things. You go to website and you will find applications you can find. You can submit application. Okay, if you are selected, if your application is good, then they will call you and they will give you money. You don't need to worry about an investment. That is part of Make in India program. And so many things are happening in the from government side also, right? And yeah, these are the other sectors which are happening. So regulatory affairs, as I said, if you have a skills in regulatory area, every company must recruit regulatory affairs student and regulatory affairs employee. And other things are happening, health economics and outcomes research. Huge opportunities. Just you find out the information. You have to be aware. Keep your eyes open. What are the things are happening in the pharmaceutical sector? Yeah, my time is very less because they have given me only 15 minutes. I have to finish in that. That's why I'm rushing. So yeah, coming to the pharma IT is taking as a huge responsibility, huge amount of market. So there are different various pharma IT jobs are coming already. It is in boom, pharmacovigilance, and then clinical SAS, clinical data management, clinical trials, drug safety associate, pharmacovigilance manager. So these are the positions which are related to pharma IT. Okay, you can try for this. And there are so many different challenges are happening, safety, cyber safety and other things, and R&D transparency, okay? So different challenges are there. Anyway, that has taken care by the pharmaceutical industry. And there are different paths. So you have to choose your path with a vision, as madam said, okay? You have to have a clear vision. Then everything will set, right? Yeah, so for that, what we are doing from last 14 years, as in the introduction, I have been to NIPER and worked as a scientist and so many patents and journals. With that information, I want to encourage all of you, don't underestimate yourself, okay? At the time of B Pharma, I didn't thought I will take session in IPC. But when you work hard, when you believe yourself, yes, you can do one day, right? Is it right or wrong? Are you ready for that? Okay, good. So you have to be confident, right? And I appreciate so many students, second year, third year students involved in IPC. Very great, great news, because You are getting the so much of information, right? You have to use that. And so our foundation service, mission, vision, we are giving service to the students from 14 years. So from that 14 years, we are training in different areas, certificate training program and job related programs. And we are also doing other government related programs also. So these are the success rate of Masters Pharma. We have trained so many drug inspectors. I made almost 50 to 55 drug inspector right now working across the country in UPSC and state drug inspector, and so many students selected as a government pharmacist in railway and in the state CGHS, ESI sectors, various sectors. And not only that, so many students of our family, they are working across the globe, working as a manager, assistant manager, abroad in US and different countries. Just we gave the guidance. And these are the drug inspectors, belongs to our institution. They are currently serving in CDSCO and in state government. Yeah, so I take privilege to launch new program in this at this platform. We are launching this pharma upgrade program for upcoming technologies to fulfill the requirement of the current pharmaceutical industry. For that, we have launched this program in this by taking advantage in IPC to give the information to all of the students. So we are starting this program on 14th July. So we are the people. So I am the Dinesh here and my colleague Shilpa, Dr. Shilpa. She's also expert in academics and other programs also. She will be guiding backend. And these are the different programs we are launching to meet fulfillment of current pharmaceutical industry, right? You must have some skills. See, remember, pharma industry do not need your complete information. They need your skills and they need how you are behaving at the time of problem. That's it. If you have capabilities to think about problem, they will take you. Because they don't need our basic knowledge to import into their industry. No, they have certain protocols, they have SOPs, just you have to follow them. That's it. Right? So ultimately, you must have communication skills and basic background. That's it. Right? So for that, you must have aware all about these different programs which are happening in pharmaceutical industry. And there are other areas we are focusing. So huge opportunities in abroad also. There are different countries inviting Indians to work, and we can apply these abroad pharmacist programs also. NAPLEX, which can earn almost 6 lakhs per month if you clear, if you have a subject, and PEBC Canada. So worldwide you have opportunities. And the other module we are guiding UPSC drug inspector and state drug inspector and pharmacist and then government analyst also. And these are the things. So please make aware, because government is helping local for global, vocal for local, right? And make for the world. That is what the slogan for the Make in India for pharmaceuticals. So you have to keep aware. So whatever the things are happening across the world, you keep search. Okay, you may be busy with the reels. Sometimes take 10-20 minutes, take a time and do the research what is happening in the industry. So with that information, I'll end my talk here. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for listening to me patiently.